T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello, my friends on the behind the scenes. Let me go shut that door. Hold on. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a great show on hand tonight. I'm really excited about this one. Let's get into the comments. Look at that. 2 people already online. Yeah, but it's going to be a good show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to turn the volume down here. Oh, that's already off. It's going to be a good show tonight. Going to interview Eddie Eastman live tonight from Nashville. It's going to be kind of cool. Got some great music. The Vault tonight from 1969. I have this album, Roy Payne's No Price Tags on the Doors of Newfoundland. I'm going to be playing this tonight. 4 tracks off of that. We're going to be talking about that iconic album, as well as New Music Monday, 5 tracks in the New Music Monday tonight. Faith AuCoin, Bellow, Ironveil, Jim Fidler, Lil Cheezie, Tyler Humber. And again, this the whole fact of the Jim Fidler, I'm really excited about because I'll explain it on the air because it's freaking hilarious on how it happened. Mr. Dougie Fry, what's going on, buddy? You're going to be jealous. Johnny's coming in tonight with some wings, and I'm going to be eating them while I get to talk to you. Jealous yet, Dougie? I bet you are. I bet you are. Yeah, it's going to be a good show. I'm excited. How was country night at Churchill? We didn't end up going on last night out to Hayloft. It was pissing down rain all day, and it would have been gross. It would have been wet. I've worked security at a festival when it's been raining, and it's not fun. So we decided not to go see Trooper, and that's that. He's not here yet, but I'll make sure when he shows up that that we'll share our wings with everybody. Gavin must be sleeping. Paul Bump must not be online. He must have got a meeting tonight or something. Here we go. Well, good evening, Newfoundlanders and those who wish to be. It is I, Dean Clark, on a show called Off the Rock Radio from here in Kitchener-Waterloo, Ontario. It is Monday, August the 3rd. It's hard to believe it is August already, the first Monday in August. Behind the Scenes is on the go, Facebook, YouTube, TuneIn. It's hilarious. It's always fun. If you want to see what Morty's wings look like, tune in on the Behind the Scenes. My buddy Johnny's on his way with a couple pounds worth of dry Cajun. So you want to see what Morty's wings are looking like? Yeah, tune in on the Behind the Scenes on the Off the Rock Radio page. Tonight's show, great show on hand tonight. I'm super excited. The Vault. Okay, it's a new feature started last week. Tonight is going to be about Roy Payne. His 1969 album, No Price Tags on the Doors of Newfoundland. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about another OG by the name of Eddie Eastman. Yes, we're going to talk to him live from Nashville. Going to play a couple of tracks from his historic albums as well. Tonight, New Music Monday, 5 new songs. One I'm really looking forward to is Jim Fidler. Now, when we do this, when we do the New Music Monday, I got to explain how I ended up getting his music. The joys of having the same name as somebody else in the business. Yeah. Because if not, I would have never got it. So it's kind of cool how that works. We're going to kick tonight's show off, shall we, with a guy that was part of Canada's Got Talent. We all know who he is. But we're going to take a few years back from one of his debut albums called Home Sweet Home. Jacob Lewis, Tipping It Up to Nancy. On Off the Rock Radio on FM 98.5. Jeremy James. Jeremy, you know what? You're probably going to have pretty much every album I'm going to be playing during the Vault. Let's put it that way. How's that sound? Yeah, you guys are going to be excited when Johnny shows up. I apologize now, if all of a sudden you guys get hungry. I'm sorry, not sorry. But yeah. I'm glad that it was. The next big thing, of course, is going to be Showcase on the Rock. That she always will. Don't they most? Yeah, it's hard to believe, eh, guys? What do we got here? If I look at my calendar. We've got Wednesday, 1, 2, 3 weeks until I'm home. 3 weeks. Isn't that something? And then, of course, we all know that the Royal St. John's Regatta starts on Wednesday, the first Wednesday of August every year. And that's happening this Wednesday. Good to see the navigators. I'm sure Dave, that's why Fitzy's not on the behind the scenes. What's gas like down home right now, Dougie? Oh man, 25 days. No way, Jeremy. That's wicked, man. Good for you. Make sure and get somebody to record that. And post some songs online. That would be so cool to see, dude. Proud of you. Buck 96. Awesome. Can't wait. Looking forward to that. Spending more money on gas than I would on the rental. By the way, thanks, Dougie. I got to text Eddie here, make sure that we are all good to go. Oh, oh, that's awesome, Paul. That is such good news, dude. So happy. There he is. Were your ears burning, Fitzy? We were talking about you. We're saying that you're practicing with the navigators for Wednesday's show at the regatta. How are you, buddy? Are you talking about Eddie Eastman? Yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure I tell him you say hi, of course. And I'm gonna play some songs, Dave, that you probably haven't heard of in a long time. All right, there they are. There it is. I got the thumbs up from Eddie. Hang on now. We'll get into my song. I'll be right back. All right. That you did. All right, so you guys are in for a real treat. I got my buddy Johnny Wetlaufer here. We all know who he is. He's kind of, come on over. Oh. So now he's listening to the show while he's in here. Which album do you have? Oh, I bet. So Johnny's here tonight. He's got himself, look at that nice set of wings here. I know you guys are jealous. Oh, it smells so good. Look at ready, Paul. I know you know about Morty's wings. Dougie, ladies and gentlemen, this is what Morty's wings look like.
You're lucky you got them.
Oh yeah, because Johnny was. Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
I was hound dog.
Are you hungry? Dougie Fry says, Johnny, you suck. But he's wearing the hat. Look at, he's wearing the hat, Dougie. You gotta give him props for that, man. So Johnny and I have known each other since we were 4 years old. Coached hockey together. Played hockey together. And now he's in the studio bringing me some wings. Oh, I got to go get some napkins.
I've seen you eat.
Yeah, that's right.
So if I turn the volume down, I can follow behind the scenes?
Yeah. So you want to sit on that side or this side, whatever.
Oh, I'm much more camera appealing than you.
No, that's for sure. There, see? It says nice hat. Dildo shirt? Yes, it is, Paulie.
Yes, sir.
Eating on the job. Oh, I should show you the sign that says not supposed to eat inside the studio, but you know how I roll.
So I bring bail money everywhere I go.
All right. Let's try one of these wings. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Oh, man, these are so good. See, I got to do dry Cajun when I'm eating them cold like this. Cheers, everybody. When anyone comes here to Waterloo, Johnny and I will be more than happy to take you out to Morty's. And I know that when Darina Harvey comes here, this is going to be one of the stops we go to.
Yep, she's at Dallas. What's the date?
The 21st. Day after my birthday. So good.
Thank God it's in November.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, problem is I can't make Judy's.
Or you're not coming out Friday?
No, I'll be at my trailer.
Ah.
Shit.
That's too bad. Go after.
Gosh darn it.
It's behind the scenes. It's all good.
Yeah, I know. Everybody. It doesn't matter.
What time we got? 7:10.
How's that going down?
Oh, perfect.
Good.
Dougie, you missed these wings, buddy.
Yeah, well.
You'll get them in November, bud. And then, of course, you'll have your share too there, Mr. Paul Bump. Mm-hmm. Actually, I'm going to text Eddie, see if we can go this a little further.
All right.
To destroy my good name.
There we go. Give it water. That's some good one. Oh, am I making you hungry, Dougie?
Oh, you're missing We'll have to. I wish he was here during the summer and we could play golf.
Oh, yeah.
That would be nice.
Well, Dougie's working his ass off too, so.
Oh, I know.
Here, let's finish this wing. Doug, did you want me to what? Here we go. Yeah. Nom, nom, nom.
I'm surprised there's anything left on the bone.
Always eat wings with one hand.
Yeah.
It's a golden rule. Don't worry, Doug. When I hit home on the 26th, we'll have our feet at Keith's. How does that sound? All right. Eddie and his wife Paulette had me and his. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm going to be talking to him about 10 minutes. So good. So good. Thanks, Johnny.
No problem.
Did you have your wings? Was it busy at Morty's today?
It wasn't too bad. The regulars were there, and then they all took off when I got there. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Like usual.
Like usual.
Yeah.
All right. Go into this. All right, so I'm going to talk to Eddie here shortly. Looking forward to it. 1979 is when he started. Isn't that something? 78. 78 that he started? Yeah, 78.
Wow.
Yeah, did they ever clean house? I was surprised they let Gosman go. That was a sad one to watch that one go. But
it was. Yeah. After he pitched such a great game last night.
Yeah, he shouldn't have gone. They shouldn't have let him go. Who'd they pick up from the Angels?
A younger fella. I forget his name, but you got a 35 opposed to what, a 24, 25-year-old?
Yeah, but the guy that they're disappointed in with now is Vladdy. Vladdy hasn't been doing much, has he?
Yeah.
All right.
What are they, like 120 games in, and he hasn't had a home run in Roger
Something like
Center?
that. Yep. Or he hit his first one the other night there.
All
right.
One dinger's fine.
Okay. Volume. So remember, if you're going to listen to the Eddie Eastman, you're going to have to listen to it online. Mr. Eddie Eastman, how are you now? Oh, buddy, it's been a long time since you and I've talked. Since I think the Pride Off the Rock, I think weren't you at that, a Pride Off the Rock? Yes, sir. Oh, that it was. We're just finishing off with the Kilkenny crew, and then I'll get you live. By the way, Dave Fitz says hi. He's on the behind the scenes, and he's sharing some stories about you and your daughter and the Jigs dinner that your manager had and at your place there. And yeah, so true legend. They still are expensive times, but they still are.
Hey.
Oh, there we are. Yeah, it just seems the internet around here seems to suck. So
I like the shoes. I like the shoes.
Thanks, man.
It's because I get the same ones.
Almost. All right.
We're back. Oh, I'm in the picture.
Off the Rock Radio, and that's Kilkenny Crew and Sloopa John B. Good evening. It is Monday, August the 3rd. You're listening to Off the Rock Radio, where all Newfoundland music gets played of all genres. I got a legend, and an OG coming up next. Hey, Gert. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the internet around here. It seems to just have a mind of its own. So if it fades out, you still get to see me. Yes, it is. All right, Mr. Eastman, hold on. There we go. I think I got the right buttons. All right, and we're back here on Off the Rock Radio on FM 98.5, and it is with great pleasure that I have on the phone lines none other than the legendary, the GOAT, the OG of Newfoundland music, and just taking it to the extreme and bringing it to Nashville and the rest of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you none other than Mr. Eddie Eastman, live on the telephone from Music City, Nashville, USA. Welcome to the show, sir. It has been. We were just talking off the air about this. And it's funny how we always kind of revert back to Pride Off the Rock, the event that took place in Brampton where two bands got paid. Fitz always reminds me about that, and he tells me that they weren't one of them. There you go. You have no idea either. Eddie Eastman is on the show, and his resume spans from 40 years plus in the music industry. And I've dug out some really classic songs that I want to play and obviously ask about them, because it's not often that I have a legend like Eddie Eastman on the air. So Eddie, let's get right into it. Again, welcome to the show. But I want to talk about a song going back to the late 70s called Gone Out of Style, one of your first ones. It's a song that connected with fans back then, probably still does now. Do you remember what first drew you to that song to start writing it? Yeah. All from a donut shop. Now, do you play that song at all anymore out live, or is it kind of one of those ones that have just in the back burner, in the back closet, and every now and then you do want to pull it out, or have you played it? Well, let's get this one. I want to play this track because, again, I wiped the dust off of this one. This was off of an old album, and we're going to play it. So Gone Out of Style, basically written about the country style donut shop in Toronto. And I love it because all Newfoundlanders have a real story to it. And this one definitely is as well. Here it is, going back to what, 1978, 79, this one? 78? Wow. You were only like 14 at the time, weren't you? That was all right, let's get her going. Gone Out in Style. This is Eddie Eastman going back to 1978. It's so funny. Your sound still sounds the same, and I absolutely love that. You know what I mean? Like, some people's sound changes. Yours hasn't. If anything, it became more 2026 but you know what I mean? It's just the fact that it still has that raw sound to it.
Yeah, we do it right. Whenever we did it for like right off Florida and Nashville. It's just something about being in the studio with all the players at one time, and you play it back and they're ready to charge with that, and they go for it. We might do a couple of takes, maybe a couple of takes on the vocal, and go back and listen and try to figure out if that's what we want, we're getting the point across.
Yeah. Now, the thing is, too, is back then, like you said, you were live off the floor. You were recording on tape back then. And, not like it is now where it's all digital and you can just go in and edit that part out. You had to go back and pretty much, like me being in radio, when we used to record commercials and stuff back in the day, we used to record them on the 1/4-inch tape and then rewind it and edit that, splice it out. And it was, such a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So I remember. Mm-hmm.
2 inches wide,
Yep.
And that thing go back and forth. It's quite the process.
It is, and a one song that's 4 minutes almost took a couple of hours to record, no doubt.
Yeah, sure enough.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, hold on. We're gonna get into this in about what do we got here? About 30 seconds. Hang on. They're already cold. That's the best why I like it. And thank you so much, Fitzy. It's pretty exciting. Thanks again, Jimmy.
always fun behind the scenes. So much fun.
Bow, bow. Off the Rock Radio, and we have live on the telephone from Nashville, Tennessee, none other than Mr. Eddie Eastman, and we were talking about how that song got written in a country-style donut. Again, it's an honor to have you on the show, being such an icon in Newfoundland music. You went to Nashville at an early age and started your career down there writing and singing, and we were talking off the air about the recording process back then. What got you and what made you go to Nashville to kickstart your career, as opposed to staying in Newfoundland, saying like Lloyd Snow, Rex Hemian, and all those guys did? Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Sure. Yeah. 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 Perfect. Yeah. Yep. 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 Really? See, that's crazy on the eastbound 401, because of course you got your chops. You want to say you got your chops wet on George Street or in St. John's, but you really got your start in Toronto, like most Newfoundland musicians did. Harry Hibbs being one of them. You know, New. I'm sure you crossed paths many a times with him. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. 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 Back then, it's not bad. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's crazy. And then ever since then, that's you look back and you go, that's where I got my start. And you went in with 4 songs. Now I want to play Eastbound 401. We're talking about that. Then we're going to come back and we're going to continue talking about your start in Nashville. How's that sound? All right, here we go. This is Eddie Eastman live on the phone and Eastbound 401 on Off the Rock Radio, FM 98.5. Yeah, I love the historic side of this, man. This is great because, again, you did what a lot of people didn't do. You know, like you got guys like Rex Hemian who could have kicked ass in Nashville. Lloyd Snow, we all know the story behind him, why he never went. But you took that chance and you went, and here you are today, 40 plus years later, and you're still going strong. You're still writing music. You're still in the studios, and yeah, you're an icon in Newfoundland country music, and you know you're one of the pioneers.
Well, thank you. The thing about it is, like, once everything got snowballing and stuff like that, now we live in Nashville. Of course, our kids are married, and we got grandkids here and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
I mean, it's not the first time we talked about, we wouldn't mind going back to live in Canada now.
Mhm.
We don't really have any family here at the time, but now that we had,
Yeah,
we're pretty well stuck, if you would. But
yeah, yeah.
I don't mind it because we had 2 inches of snow last year.
Yeah, we're going to Newfoundland in the winter. Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm okay staying in Nashville. I'm happy with staying in Nashville.
That was the deal when Dave Fitz came, and I went up to his recording session, and we had about 8 inches of snow. It was unbelievable.
Well, we're going to hold that thought because I want to talk about that. I want to talk about you and your relationship with Fitzy for sure, because you know he is another icon and another genuine gentleman like yourself, and I want to hold that one because I want to talk about your experience with Fitzy and how that comes in. But we're going to talk more about the Nashville stuff, and then we'll move into that. I'm going to play Between the Bar Room and the Bedroom, and then I'm going to play Out of the Ashes for our final 2 songs. I want to play that Bar Room and the Bedroom. I remember playing that on my show when I did this back in 88 to 2008 and those 20 years spans. So that one was always one of my favorites.
Yes, that's a classic for sure.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Here we go. All right, that's none other than Eddie Eastman and Eastbound 401. And I'm sure you could probably do a new song, you know, with the Eastbound 407 probably now too, and the tolls and how you can do all that. And the roundabouts, you know, Jason R. Martin did the song about roundabouts, and, you know, lots of things have changed since you recorded that song. So we're talking about Nashville. You're in Nashville way back. Now, what year was this when you went into Nashville? Yep. Now, what are some of the differences you see now down there than what you back then to what you see now? Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. But do you find the sound quality is different, Eddie? Like, you got to think about it. When you pressed albums and you pressed cassettes and then CDs, and now everything's digital, do you find the sound quality any different? Yep. Yeah. Mm, right. 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 Yeah. Oh, it's funny because I've converted a lot of the cassettes that I have over and I've never done, I didn't compress them. I was just straight raw. And yeah, you certainly can hear the difference from when I'm playing something, digitally recorded or off an album. But mind you, off an album, there's still those cracks and pops that just sound incredible and authentic. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm. Of course. Of course. And yeah, the full. Okay, so then looking ahead, yes, digital for that matter is far better. Now we're talking about you and Fitz. Now Fitz is a god. Fitz is a very good friend of mine, and just like he is yours, and just like he is to everybody. And we were talking about the snowstorm and the 2 inches of snow you had in Nashville during the one winter, and talking about now your kids and grandkids are all Nashville bound. Um, but you were talking about a story about when you went up and thought about, yeah, do I want to come back to Newfoundland? It was this decision that you went, no, I don't. Tell us about this story. Yeah. 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 Unlike Newfoundland, where it's one storm starts in November and ends in March. Yeah. No, no. Yeah. And you don't have snow tires down there either, I bet. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's it. That's it. So Dave brought the storm down with you, is what you're saying. Oh, that's true. And you didn't write a song about that? How Dave brought the snow with him. That's a good one. Hey, I want to play a song, and I remember playing this one when like we talked about off the air, is Between the Bar Room and the Bedroom, a classic. Now, is this based on a true story, Eddie? Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Yep. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Come on. Yeah. Really? Wow. So starting out with writing this song, getting a $25,000 check, working at a job right now that we would all love to have. Incredible. Incredible. So here, let's play it. Between the bar room and the bedroom, this is Eddie Eastman. I cannot wait to hear this one. Dave Fitz can't wait to hear this one. Here we go. You're listening to Off the Rock Radio with my guy, Eddie Eastman, on FM 98.5. All right. I'm going to put you back on hold so I can turn this one up loud here in the studio. And I need some wings.
Oh, yeah. This is awesome.
The table must be cleared by 2. I know the routine now by far. Soon everybody will be gone.
Mr. Howard.
And so will I. And so
I'm eating more of these wings, Jason. Look at, there's some good. Yum, yum, yum. We'll have to go there for a couple of beers soon. A little bit. He's got his sound though.
That is so good.
Like we both dreamed that it would be. And
This sounds like, oh, it hasn't, eh? This sounds like something, of course, from the 70s.
I simply do not understand. Between the barroom and the bedroom, I think I fell in love with you.
Jason, you should sing this song. We will. Do your own little twist on it. Maybe not. Maybe not. I know you love watching me eat the wings on the air. Num, num, num. More of these wings, guys.
Like we both dreamed that it would be.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Get it in yet.
That's why I can't do the saucy ones.
I simply do not understand. Between the barroom and the bedroom,
Fell in love with you. This is a classic. Off the Rock Radio. It's Eddie Eastman and a song called Between the Barroom and the Bedroom. Oh, yeah, we're putting our little twist on. So, Eddie, I got to tell you, man, you know how Sirius XM has this thing called Yacht Rock Radio, right? And it's all about, you know, that sound. That could certainly fit in that genre of style of music for sure. Between the barroom and the bedroom, I fell in love with you. With you. You know, that would be a great pickup line. You know, the next morning waking up, look, turn it over, going, you know, I fell in love with you between that barroom and the bedroom. Yeah. It's probably a better pickup line than some of the guys have around here. I don't know. If you're just tuning in, I'm chatting with the legendary one and only Mr. Eddie Eastman live from Nashville, who's done so much for Newfoundland music, Newfoundland country, and a pioneer, to say the least. We got one more song to play, and we're going to chat about this. This is kind of the whole reason. Of course, we have a mutual friend, Pamela Party, who I love and adore. She's like a sister to me, and yeah, it's just her connections with everything put us together. And I want to thank you, Pamela, for putting this together and getting that song out to me last week. I already played it, but I do want to play it again. It's talking about Out of the Ashes. So we're going from like 1982, 1979, 80s, right through until the song you wrote. Now, this one took a little while to come together, but you basically wrote this song about the wildfires that took place across the island of Newfoundland and Labrador last year, correct? Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And now Northern Ontario now too. Yeah, Northern Ontario this last couple of weeks. Yeah, for sure. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. And I was in Newfoundland just during those wildfires last year, and I was driving through uh, Victoria down into Carbonear, into Heart's Content and Heart's Desire, where my grandparents and all my dad's side's from. And you could see the smoke, and at moments you could see the flames popping up over the hills, and you're like, oh wow. And and I'll still say this, that no one lost their lives during any of those wildfires. And yeah. Yep. Mm, yep. Perfect. Well, I'm more than happy to obviously put my foot forward too with this song. So it's available everywhere on all streaming platforms. It's called Out of the Ashes, Eddie Eastman. Before we go, Eddie, is there anybody you played with for, wrote a song for, that stands out in your mind? A song that you wrote, a song that somebody that you played with, on tour with, who stands out in your mind? Because you've got so many decades of music behind you. What is one artist that stands out in your mind that just took one of your songs or you played with and just went, wow? Yep. 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 Mm. Yep. Ron Hines. Yep. Was that for the Singers for Fishermen CD? Yeah. No, I know. You know what? That's funny because I have the CD, and I got the CD from Clayt Butt, and of course, we all know who's on there, Francis. Everybody, you're right. I did not notice a picture of you on there. Right. I like to say that is the, that We Are the World back in the day. That is kind of like the We Are the World for Newfoundland. It's. Oh, yes. Yep. Yep. There we go. If Jason, if you're listening, you know who to talk to. What's next for Eddie Eastman? After this song, you said you're going to Newfoundland to do a little tour. Are you going to be home for Music NL? Are you going to be around the first week of October? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. So that gives you all the reason to go home then next year. And I don't blame you. You know what? I don't blame you. If Eddie Eastman isn't up there, forget it. That's it. I'm signing off. Well, listen, Eddie, I really hope you are home for Music NL because, buddy, I'd love to sit down and have a couple of pints with you. And, of course, Pam and, everybody around as well. I would love to meet up with you face-to-face again because, we grew a lot since those days of Pride Off the Rock in Brampton. And, oh, you know what? I tell people that was probably one of the best. There was so many musicians. Dick Nolan, Roy Payne, Celtic Connection, the Fables, the Navigators. There were so many amazing singers and bands, and it's unfortunate that the greed of the organizers took over, and that was it. It was one and done, and that could have turned into something pretty incredible. Yep. 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 No, absolutely. I totally agree. So listen, I'm going to finish off with the Out of the Ashes track again, available everywhere. It's Eddie Eastman. Eddie, an honor and a pleasure and humbled to have you on the air tonight, sir. I appreciate you, and I wish you nothing but the best going forward, my friend. Beauty. Let's go, buddy. Have a good one, and we'll see you maybe in October. All right, man. You betcha. Bye-bye. And we're talking with Eddie Eastman, and this track is Out of the Ashes on Off the Rock Radio on FM 98.5. I see you're on behind. Pamela, thank you so much for hooking us up. Hey, Golda, Brian, Derek, Keith from Whitburn. Yeah, you got to try and get him up for the Music NL. That would be crazy. I would love to see him. Would love to have a chat and yarn with him. Great guy. Now Eddie better get a shot at these CCMAs to play on the show. He better get that. All right, whereabouts are we in my queue? Great. There we go. We'll take a break after this. Good to see you too, Derek. And I know that Damien's not on, but it was really nice to see you on the nominations there, Derek. You look pretty good, you and the missus. And I think I asked you, were you wearing your man-maids that day too? Because you looked happy. Derek Strong, if you don't know, I'm going to talk about it on the air. I did the other day there. He's one of the stars of Man-Made, the underwear. And, yeah, man, I tell you, those guys at the senior center, I'm sure are happy. I bet, did you get a discount for, I was pretty excited. I was watching it from work, and And when they announced the showcase on The Rock, it was, yeah. Well, it's pretty good. Looking forward to it. We'll see. Again, who knows? Who knows? Been nominated for Media Person of the Year, but we know why. But I'll be home for that one. I'm getting my plane ticket over the next couple of weeks. The holidays have been booked. I will be home. I will be home for that one. That's right. I'm going to mention that. Send me a quick text, Derek, because I'll lose it on this. Send me a quick text. Do we know who's going to be there and what it's going to be called? Because I'm going to get Ashley. I'm going to message her in a little bit, maybe after tonight's show, and see what her timeline looks like for next Monday. I've got who do I have next Monday? I think I have Jamie Spurvey next Monday interview. Yep, Jamie Spurvey next Monday.
We'll rise again. When you think life is over, new life begins.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that, Fitz. Look at you. How does it feel to be busy, Fitz? Keeps you young, doesn't it, eh, bud? Love you, brother. Say hi to the family for me, will you? If I get a chance, Jeremy. Thanks, Pamela. You know what? I really enjoy that. I love talking to guys like that. I love just knowing more about the musical career of these amazing musicians that started it all. Off the Rock Radio on FM 98.5. That is Out of the Ashes, brand new song from Eddie Eastman, who we heard here online on the radio. And again, the show is being recorded as we speak, and it'll be uploaded to all the streaming platforms after the show, so you'll have a chance to listen to it again along with the great music. And of course, Eddie Eastman's library is vast. And again, all of that stuff is going to be available on Live 365s on the Off the Rock Radio 24-hour online radio. That's just plays nothing but Newfoundland music, up to about 5,200 songs in that library. So you're not going to hear songs that much. Derek Strong on the behind the scenes is talking about Ashley's Big Ben's Pub Songwriter Showcase. She's taking a page from the showcase on The Rock and opening up her stage for those of original and don't get that chance to play anywhere else. She's opening up her stage, and it's calling it the Big Ben's Pub Songwriter Showcase. It is Ashley's Big Ben's Pub. Great little place. Great little place. It always reminds me of what the Falls Pub is like here in Kitchener. It's just that family atmosphere, music, live music all the time. Derek Strong is there, Strong and Locke. And yeah, it's such a great venue. So again, Ashley, congratulations to you. Looking forward to it. We still got some more great music on the way, such as the New Music Monday. The Vault is still on the go. And from these guys, Sim and Friends, it's called My Father's Boat on Off the Rock Radio on FM 98.5. There we go. Oh, yeah, I would love to interview A. Frank Willis for sure. Absolutely. All right, let me just go check, make sure that the show's still recording. Okay, that's good. I've got like two studios. The computer out front does the StreamYard. The other one in the other room does the StreamYard. Yeah. So, okay, there we go. All right. I'm going to need another wing. I know you guys are jealous. I'll turn my back so you guys can't see me eat the wing. Yum, yum. So good. Ow. Yum, yum. Yep. Anybody ever comes this way, I'm taking you to Morty's. I'm not paying, but I'm taking you to Morty's. Is she going to be streaming it, Derek? You should see if you can get somebody to stream that. That would be awesome. By the way, if anybody's on the behind the scenes for the showcase on the Rock, I'm trying to find a Wi-Fi booster or a remote Wi-Fi so I can stream the showcase on the Rock. I don't want to link it to my phone because I'll have my phone with me and I'm doing a lot of walking around. So if anybody knows of anybody that can hook me up with a Wi-Fi in Bay Roberts at the park, be greatly appreciated. As I know Gavin and I are looking at some stuff because I'd really love to stream it this year. So as we all know, this is Sim Savory of Semini, and he had a little side gig of him and what he called him and his friends. There you go. I knew Jeremy had to look up Morty's. The food is incredible there. The pizza, the nachos. I've never had a bad meal. Never had a bad meal at Morty's. See, and that's what Gav was saying too, a Starlink, but I guess that's something we're going to have to look into.
Twas early Friday morning, I was cycling into town. The front wheel lift was wobbling, and the mudguard falling down. The two legs of me trousers were tied up with bits of twine, and a pension book.
All right, Paulie, you know this, eh, Dave? Paulie? You know this song.
Is Paul coming up for Dorina Harvey?
I don't know. Ask him. He's
Paul,
there.
Yeah, Paul, you coming up for Dorina Harvey in November?
He was talking about earlier. He was. If the chemo and everything goes well, he'll be coming up.
Good, good.
And we just can't make a joke on the stage about him being a boob. Right, Paul? We can't call you a boob. We have Bell Fiber. See, but that I get it. No, and I totally get it. But where we are, Jeremy, is we're out in the we're out kind of in the community gardens. So we don't, have that area to link up with somebody. I think the Starlink is probably what we're gonna have to do.
All right, Paul, that sounds good, man.
Ha padiddle. Ha ha padoom boom. Yeah, his health will be stable.
Yeah.
He's a stubborn old fart.
The body will be fine, but the mind won't.
Yeah. It's Dorina Harvey.
Well,
He won't miss her.
I know.
Best options, Canadian Starlink. Okay. Okay, that's actually not too bad because we've got plus the 300. Yeah, shit. And the ad brand bag includes dish, integrated Wi-Fi router.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. That might work. Send me that send that to me in a text, and then I'll get Gavin on that. Yeah, I'll get Gavin on that. Then we can start looking at that. Yes. Off the Rock Radio and Government Rams. And that was called The Winning Dream. It's 8:05 here, Eastern Standard Time, Monday, August the 3rd. It is almost back to school time, but we won't talk about that quite yet. It is time now, though, to do the vault, and we'll get to that in about 30 seconds. Hang on.
Kitchener Blues Festival returns August.
Yeah, send that to me in a text. I'll get that over to $39 a day. Probably be better to do 150. I'll have to figure that out because we just need it from the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Might not be a bad thing.
The rest of the festival is free, featuring a diverse mix of international and Canadian artists with a full lineup and schedule.
All right, and we're back here with the Vault. And this week we dust off a forgotten story behind Newfoundland's music. We're celebrating one of Newfoundland's greatest songwriters, Mr. Roy Payne. Roy was born in Trout River, Newfoundland's west side. He went on to become one of the province's most influential recording artists, as we all know. Before we get started, wanted to share some great news, ladies and gentlemen. A close source last week told me that he met up with Roy while he was in the area, and he's doing well these days, and who knows, he might even be listening to Off the Rock Radio tonight. I don't know. This week, we're opening up the vault with one of the most iconic Newfoundland albums ever recorded, No Price Tags on the Doors of Newfoundland. And we're going to play this track to kick it off, none other than Goofy Newfie, right here on the vault on Off the Rock Radio, FM 98.5. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. There's Keith Eddie. Yes, Keith Eddie knows all about Morty's having the best wings. We actually got a very good sponsorship from Dildo Brewery, as well as another guy that I'm going to mess up the name here. He sent it to me. Where the hell is it? Or did he send it to the other one? Oh, Mozzie Weather. I got to talk to you about this Mozzie Weather thing when we do this. It's freaking awesome. He's developed a new app, and it's called Mozzie Weather. I'm going to interview him once we get everything all locked into place. Anybody in Newfoundland is going to want to have this app. It's freaking amazing. So excited about it. Good Dominion. Jason, are you still there, Jason? Jason Howard, who's part of Poverty's Arse. He's going to be part of the Up From Home in November. Oh, I want that. And
Those
I want
guys
that,
are fun.
I want that. There we go. Well, they'll be back for my birthday party. That's how we're calling it. We're calling it the Up From Home Dean's birthday party.
I like it. They were so much fun. My God.
Okay, where are you? I'm going to finish my wing here. Birthday? Yeah, my birthday is November 20th, Paul. Could eat it.
Eating in secret.
I don't want to make anybody too jealous now.
Beyond that now.
Oh. That album was released back in 1969. It's called the No Price Tags on the Doors of Newfoundland. It helped define Newfoundland country music, as we all know. Featured original songs like that one, Goofy Newfie, Little Boats of the Newfoundland and Isle of Newfoundland, and of course, the unforgettable title track. Roy's songs, we all know, captured the humor, pride, and spirit of Newfoundland at a time when many Newfoundlanders had moved away to find work. My dad being one of them, and a lot of his friends as well during the early 70s. This music reminded them that no matter where life took them, home was never far away, and that's why these songs still mean so much today. Here's the title track off of that one, and I wouldn't take $1 million for for a single Maple Leaf. There we go. All right. Keith Eddie, who's bringing the screech? Boy, there'd better be a bunch of bottles there. I will have no issues on doing a couple of shots of screech. I am okay with doing that. But the heartburn after, that's what's going to kill me. Let me tell you. This one, yeah. This one should be redone again in a 2026 sort of style. Fitz, I know you're away from the phone, but this needs to be redone. Everyone's done the Little Boats of Newfoundland. Asetha, of course, got the best cover of that one. Thanks, Jeremy. I got the proof. That's funny. Same album, buddy. Same album. Yeah, I could get Jason Martin to do this one. Okay, so we've got that. Okay, we're on schedule. Beauty. This part.
We've got so much to be thankful for all across this land. From the mighty Pacific Ocean to the shores of Newfoundland. So tonight,
gotta love the sound of the vinyl as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
Pray down on your knees. You ask them to ask God to bless Canada and forever keep her free. Yes, as I watch my children
Playing freely with their friends
I thank God
for this country.
this air that we're living in. There are no cries of fighting soldiers dying on our streets. I wouldn't
Take $1 million for a single make-believe. I wouldn't take $1 million for a single make-believe. You're listening to The Vault, where we're featuring Roy Orbison's There's No Price Tags on the Doors of Newfoundland album. And each week we do this, we're going to feature a new album that I'm going to wipe the dust off of and feature it here in The Vault. I've got about 40 albums to go through, so almost a year's worth of stuff. One of Roy Payne's greatest gift was, of course, his songwriting. There's No Price Tags on the Doors of Newfoundland became much more than just a hit song for Roy. It became an anthem over the years. It's been recorded by artists such as Dick Nolan, Colleen Power, and introducing Roy's words to new generations of Newfoundlanders. The song reminds us that while money can't buy a lot of things, it can't put a price on Newfoundland hospitality, friendship, and the feeling of coming home. This is one that's off of that album that I think everyone has done and everyone knows extremely well. It is the Little Boats of Newfoundland on The Vault on Off the Rock Radio, FM 98.5.
go out to sea from the
Shores of Newfoundland, God, me a favor, guide them with your hand, protect them from the dangers and the fury of the sea.
cause the little
I haven't heard this one in a while.
Newfoundland
This one's a good one.
Yeah.
mean the world.
Oh, yeah.
My mama told me stories when I was just a little boy. About the little
Yeah, this is a classic. Everyone knows this one. Damn right.
that sometimes
Made me cry.
She'd tell me of
The hardships
and the dangers
of the seas.
that will remain until the day I die in my memory.
Hope you guys are liking this new feature called The Vault.
She said,
Because again, it's just something I thought of last week that I found in Edison Williams' album, and I was like, I'm going to see what kind of information I can dredge up. And it came up with a lot of information on Edison Williams, and we know that Roy Payne is still alive in his mid-80s.
and then as the teardrops filled my eyes,
Keith, I will be there in
tiny hand,
3 weeks come Wednesday.
and say, son,
21, 22, 23 days I'll be home.
are those little boats.
I appreciate that, Paul. Coming from somebody like you, that means a lot, man.
When the little boats go out to sea from
On the shores of Newfoundland, God,
God do
be a favor. Guide them with your hand. Protect them from the dangers
and the
fury of the sea.
cause the
Little boats of Newfoundland
mean
mean the world to me. Bow, 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 bow. Those little boats of Newfoundland mean the world to me. No. All right. Roy Payne off of the album No Price Tags on the Doors of Newfoundland. And tonight's Vault, each week I pull an album out of the case that I've got. I don't know what I'm going to do next week until Monday. I don't plan anything. I can fly by the seat of my pants, as we all know. I had the pleasure of meeting Roy at the reunion, Newfoundland reunion, many, many, many years ago. Fantastic to sit down and have a couple of drinks with. And man, oh man, I'll tell you some of the stories he had to tell. His influence on Newfoundland music, of course, stretches across more than 5 decades. He's written about 100 songs. He's inspired countless artists, and his music continues to be discovered by new listeners every year. Albums like No Price Tags on the Doors of Newfoundland from 1969 aren't just records. They're pieces of Newfoundland history. They tell the story of who we are, where we've come from, and why Newfoundland will always have a special place in our hearts. That's another story from the Vault here on Off the Rock Radio, preserving Newfoundland's musical history, one classic album at a time. And here is the title track. There are no price tags on the doors of Newfoundland. Roy Payne in the Vault, Off the Rock Radio.
You see, there's an island near to me, described by some place of rock and sand. But so many a man has found when the world has turned him down.
There's no price tags on the doors of Newfoundland. Raise a glass and bring your
breeze blowing inland from the sea that some folks find hard to understand. But it's just to let you know that no matter where you go,
There's no price tags on the doors in Newfoundland. Raise your glass and drink with me to that island in the sea, where friends are the words they understand. No, I'm not giving you a clue next week there, Mr. Jeremy.
There's no price tag on the doors in Newfoundland.
I'll stick around for 2 more songs.
Sure. Now I'll get into my new music. Just gets you crammed in here when Zig walks in.
And I'll listen to that on my way home.
Sounds good. With Violet and Dave. Yeah, we're on time.
Oh, perfect.
On the doors in Newfoundland. Raise your glass
And drink with me to that. I remember when Moose Stew sang this song, and oh my God, what the hell's the guy's name? Jeez, I can't remember. Anyways, when he sang, he had a really raspy voice. He did a really good job on this one. So price tags on the doors in Newfoundland. That's Roy Payne, title track, no price tags on the Doors of Newfoundland on tonight's Vault. We'll do that again next Monday night. You never know what album I'm going to choose, but one album at a time, we're going to define Newfoundland music. All right.
Oh, we're having fun.
Always.
Get another wing in there.
Soon enough. Save them when I get home. That's why I do the dry Cajun, right?
Yep. Smart man.
Because they don't get all sassy and suggy. Oh, you got to look them up, Jeremy. You'd like them. And we're back here on Off the Rock Radio, 8:20 Eastern Time from Waterloo on the corner of Frobisher and Davenport. I got my buddy Johnny Welloffer, who we've known since we were 4 years old, sitting beside me. He's brought me in some Morty's wings. I've only powered through 3 of them because, I had to get through stuff, and he's now behind the scenes. He's done this. He's seen me do this numerous times. And back then it was cassettes and albums when he used to come over on Regina Street. So now we're here on the new studios on Frobisher and Davenport. So I'll be crushing some wings here very, very shortly. These guys are part of the Music NL. Congratulations to all the nominees. And by the way, we'll talk about Showcase on the Rocks nomination very, very shortly. Here is with Violet. Song's called Blue Skies. All right. You got to look up Moose Stew, man. Very, very good. Oh, yeah. These wings are so good. Look at the size of these things. They're like on steroids.
Yeah.
And even the dry Cajun is really good.
That's not a pigeon wing.
And it's wing night. That's why it's so good. These guys are really good.
That's got a cool vibe.
It's very funky.
Yeah, I like that.
With Violet.
Blue Skies?
Yep.
Nice.
They only have one album out. Or 2, really. The other one's kind of a remix of a bunch of tracks, but yeah.
This is really good. Holy cool.
You'll hear the horn come in very shortly.
Holy cool.
She's really cool on the trumpet, on the horn section.
Yeah. I like that.
But you're going to the Big Land, Keith. I've never been on my bucket list to go to the Big Land.
I like her voice. It's almost like suddenly powerful voice.
Yeah. I haven't been to Casey's on Victoria in freaking years. So they've got good. I like to go. So me and one of our sales reps from a trucking company, he takes me out once every 3-4 weeks. So that's what we do. The other good spot, Keith, is in Guelph. It's called the Fat Duck. Probably. So at Morty's, I love the wet Cajun. At the dry Cajun at Morty's. When I go to Piper's Arms, I get the dill, delicious ones, or the garlic parm Caesar ones. And after 9 o'clock, they have 99-cent wings and half-price apps. So that's where I go. But in Guelph, they have this Vindaloo chicken wing flavor. Oh, my God. So good. So we go there to the Fat Duck. We've gone to a couple of other places, which shall remain nameless. I was not happy. Not happy where they used to have good wings, gone downhill. The Falls Pub have got some really good wings too, good flavors. That's where I had my wing eating contest. Actually, I'm not going on yet. That's where I had my wing eating contest, the hot wing contest.
I thought you were going to die.
That was a good one.
Your first one?
Oh, that was my first wing eating contest. Will I do another one? Don't think so.
Oh, God.
It was so good, though. Here's Dave Fitz.
Ah, yes. Winterton?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so he takes me out because he gets a budget. And so we figured out, you know what, we might have to do that one, the Casey's on Victoria. If you're thinking it's good wings, we might have to go there. All right, the bourbon still wings, okay. And that's the one of the Casey's. All right, that, you know what, Keith? I'll have him take me there next time. The hot wing contest was fun. Hung out with the band, always on Friday. Great bunch of musicians. Oh,
that was a good time.
It was fun.
Watching you.
By the way, Judy Cumby is in Falls Pub this Friday. Looking forward to that. In fact, I got to rent a guitar for her. I got to call Dwayne at the guitar shop. See what he can get.
Sucks. I'm going to miss that.
Yep. Well, you can always go up Saturday morning. You go up there all the time. You can always just,
Yeah, you're right. But we'll see. Oh. Don't put that bug in my ear.
Twist the rubber arm?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. A lot of twisting. Mm-hmm.
You're like, but it's Judy.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with you?
Exactly. She only comes, this is her first time ever playing up here.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I figured that one is because there's not too many Casey's left anymore. They just got the name. The Whale and Ale Pub is a good spot too. I got to go there for wings. They got good wings.
Mm-hmm.
The Whale and Ale.
Do a wing pub crawl.
Oh, I can only do that once. St. Louis has got their all-you-can-eat wings. It's pretty good. It's not bad. They got some pretty good flavors. They've come a long way. But the one in Waterloo's closed down, for renovations now.
Yeah.
So what a time for them to close down when they're doing the all-you-can-eat wings during the month of August. Or up until next week. Next week or this week? Forget now.
Yeah. I forget how long they're closed.
Off the Rock Radio on FM 98.5. That's Dave Fitz and a song called Winterton. It is 8:27. And yes, many of you know about this. Last Thursday, they announced the nominees for this year's Music NL Awards 2026. And I'm proud to say, along with my good friend Gavin and Dougie, that Showcase on the Rock has been nominated for the Festival of the Year. We're really excited. We're, again, it's the accolades, whatever. The fact that we get nominated is pretty cool, but it doesn't take away from what we do with the Showcase on the Rock. It's in our 4th year. I've already slowly booked Darcy Scott for next year to be the 5th anniversary. I'd love to try and get a majority of those artists that came out to the very first one out to the 5th one and bring them all back, including Ray Johnson, including Lorna Lovell, and so many others. But we've gone from 13, 14 musicians to over 40 musicians in the last couple of years, from an afternoon being played under a tent with some pallets beside what was called Route 66. Back then it was called Jam on the Rock, which, by the way, I started. Just clear the air on that for that. And then we moved after a couple years on the street in Carbonear across from them. And then we found a great place. Ron Delaney stepped up and allowed us for the last year and this year, and probably going forward, the Bay Roberts Community Gardens. It's an absolute beautiful, beautiful place. Vendors, food trucks. And again, I got to remind you that it's all for free. There will be no booze. It is a dry event. Bring your own beverages, but of course non-alcoholic. That's what I want to do. I've always wanted to do that, to not have the alcohol there, because it is a free and family fun event. You never know who you're going to run into and the connections you're going to make, and of course the new music that you're going to hear. Speaking of new music, I've got a bunch of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coming up after the break.
Where the heart is, and you'll find the experts at St. Clement's Heart and Home will help you.
None. Not at all, Paul.
They carry quality brands.
You and maybe 3 other people know the whole stories. All right, and we're back, and you know what? Oh, yeah, Jeremy, it's time. You know what this means every Monday night when I play this? That's right. It is time now to play and, of course, to feature New Music Monday. This band I was supposed to play last week, and I didn't get a chance to play them because, of course, you know, just stuff happens, and that's kind of how it goes. But this week, I'm extremely happy to have them playing on the air. We'll give you a little bit of a you know, background of who this is. But first, let's get into it, shall we? Song is called Dagger. And you may have found this on the Off the Rock Radio Driving Tunes playlist. This is Bellow, their brand new song. It's called... Here we go. Yeah, this is good.
Very good.
And it's crazy. There's only 2 members in this band. All right. Thanks, brother. Johnny is leaving the building. Thanks for the wings, Johnny.
No problem, my friend.
We'll do this again real soon.
All right.
In about a month. We'll see you Friday. We'll see you Friday.
You're evil.
Yeah, I know. I know. Thanks for the wings, brother.
No problem.
See you, Johnny.
Later.
This is brand new music from Bellow. It's called Dagger, available on all streaming platforms. On the radio right now. Somebody's saying a little bit of Soundgarden-ish. Kind of like Evanescence, in my opinion. But it is Bellow. B-E-L-L-O-W. You can find them on here because you know what? I'm going to tag them. Just listen. It's New Music Monday here on Off the Rock Radio, going live right now. Love it. Love it. And there you go. Brand new music from Bellow, hard rock duo formed in 2025 from the ashes of Forthright. Out of St. John's, 2 members, Jake Hillier and John Burt. That track is called Dagger. was released on July 24th. And again, it is available for all your listening pleasure on all streaming platforms. All right. Keeping it with a little bit of heaviness. This one is going to be interesting. Okay. Again, I have never listened to it, nor have I, but it is called Ironveil. Ironveil is up for a Music NL Award for Loud Band of the Year. So here we go. Song's called Island of Open Skies. Again, it doesn't matter the type of genre, because all genres get played here on Off the Rock Radio on FM 98.5. Woo, this is heavy. Now, I've done a lot of heavy metal shows as security. I knew you'd like this one, Jeremy. This is another new music from Ironveil. Congratulations, guys, by the way, on your Music NL nod. This is heavy. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Guitar heavy. Again, congratulations on your nomination for Music NL Award. You're listening to brand new music from Ironveil on Off the Rock Radio's New Music Monday. You can tune in now. I still got 4 other tracks to get through. CKWR.com. Let you listen to this for a little bit. Oh, yeah. This is freaking heavy. Wow. Viking metal. Dude, what is even Viking metal vibes? I have no idea. Wow. That is why they're nominated for the Loud Artist of the Year, Ironveil. Jeremy, I think, is the only one on the behind the scenes. Amon Amarth from Norway, Viking metal vibes. Okay, I'll take your word for it. That's a song that my parents kind of got up and went to the washroom or went to the fridge to grab another drink. Ironveil, again, all genres get played here on Off the Rock Radio. It doesn't matter if it's loud, it's quiet, it's whatever. It could be francophone, just like we've played in the past from Adrian House, Colin Power, Daisy J, and Liz Fagenbin. Again, the nominees are listed on musicnl.ca. You can vote if you are a member of the Music NL. Their fan choice of the year this year is fantastic. Have you seen who the fan choice of the year is? Oh, yeah. Let me tell you. If I can freaking get down to it. There it is. You've got, presented by VOCM, presented by them. Here are your fan choice entertainer of the year. Justin Fancy, Kitchen Party, Mackenzie Critch, Mallory Johnson, Nick Earl and the Reckless Hearts, Porta Poutine, Rachel Cousins, the Ennis Sisters, the Irish Descendants with Violet, and my guy, first time ever being nominated, and he's nominated in 2 different categories, Josh James. Yeah. Dude is up for the Fans' Choice Entertainer of the Year. So again, good luck. All the list is there. You don't have to be a member to look at the list, but Showcase on to Rock, by the way, is listed as nominee for Event of the Year. And again, we cannot be more happy to be a part of it. We're up against 4 others. And, again, it doesn't matter. We are just happy to be nominated. Congratulations to each and every one of the other nominees. And as once we get closer to Music NL, you know that I'll be playing more of that music and the nominees that we play here. All right, so we're going to continue on. She's up at the cabin. She got shoddy signal, but we're going to play this one. This is brand new for my friend Faith AuCoin, who was at last year's Showcase on the Year, will be at this year's Showcase on the Year, and up for a Music NL award as well. This is none other than my friend Faith AuCoin. Home in Your Heart is her latest release on Off the Rock Radio's New Music Monday, FM 98.5.
There's a house on the hill where the bread always rolls, where the laughter ends deep and the love only grows. With hands that were steady, with a spirit so strong, you have carried us all along.
Okay, I was wrong. I thought she was nominated. She should have been. Well, then I was wrong, because she should be in this list. That is upsetting. I completely thought she was nominated. Again, just released brand new Faith AuCoin and a song called Home in Your Heart. Second release from her new upcoming album. Beautiful voice. So excited to have her back for Showcase on the Rock, August 28th to 30th in Bay Roberts. That's what New Music Monday is all about. All genres. Doesn't matter. Great voice. Faith AuCoin, New Music Monday right here on Off the Rock Radio. Hey, Emily. Yeah, it's a great track. She's so amazing on the songwriting. That, my friends, is my friend Faith AuCoin, who you can see working every now and then at Broderick's on George. You're listening to New Music Monday, 8:45 here on Off the Rock Radio. Kind of funny. I was just on Instagram not too long ago, and Shiloh's just playing an acoustic guitar on her couch, and I have her lined up in a song that I'm going to be playing before the end of the night. It's like they almost know the damn algorithms on all that stuff. I tell you, all those algorithms. I'll tell you, it's like they know what you're thinking. This next artist, funny story about this. Okay, so I get this Facebook message. I have no idea who this person is. All of a sudden, Lillian Fidler's, kind of coming here, and all of a sudden she's like, "Hey, this is the message she sends me." Okay, I got to tell you. So we're on Facebook Messenger, and so she goes, "Hey, Dean, I sent you an email on Friday, but likely you didn't get it yet. Thought I would contact you here since Jim has asked if you would be available at 9 a.m. tomorrow for the interview instead of 3:30. This was yesterday evening. No worries if that's not as possible. Thanks. Hey, Lillian, not sure what email you sent that to and which Jim are you talking about for an interview? Is this for Off the Rock Show Radio? Because I never do an interview that early as I'm not around. I don't know what interview you're asking about. Oh, very sorry about that. Wrong person. There was another Dean Clark on the West Coast, actually, in radio. We all know Dean Clark, same spelling, everything, but he's on Coast 101. So Jim Fidler is launching a new album. Would you be interested in an interview by chance? What do I say? Does a bear do his business in the woods? Not so that way, but I do Off the Rock Radio, and yes, I do. And guess what we're going to do? I'm going to actually interview Jim. It's funny how things happen this way. So Jim Fidler, if you don't know, is a born musician in Newfoundland, born and raised. His musical talents know no bounds. Now, mind you, despite losing his sight at the age of 9, he pursued his passion at the School for the Blind in Halifax, Nova Scotia. There he delved into classical piano and music theory, becoming an honors student at the Maritime Conservatory of Music. Now, this is cool. This is what I want to get my hands on. Jim's musical career began in his teenage years when he formed a highly successful bluegrass group in Halifax. Now, breaking boundaries, he later pioneered Newfoundland's first reggae group called Pressure Drop. That I want to get my hands on. He served as lead singer, drummer, and songwriter. Dude, come on. I got to get that music. The band gained popularity, earning a devoted following and making appearances on renowned shows like Toronto's Much Music and Ear to the Ground. This collection is taken from an album over 30 years of Jim's music, and we've got one of them now because when you tune in later, when I have that interview, I am going to chat with him a lot more. This is Jim Fidler's brand new music called Downtown Girl on Off the Rock Radio's New Music Monday.
She's a downtown girl, she's a get-around girl. I figured that I'd rate me a city little tune. She's a downtown girl for sure. As she likes waking up with her hair messed up. She's a downtown girl, she's a get-around girl. She likes.
Okay, I've never heard Jim Fidler before. This is freaking cool.
When I took her to the tavern for to have a pint of beer, she's a downtown girl, she's a get-around girl. She was dancing and flirting with everybody there. She's a downtown girl for sure. As she likes waking up with her hair messed up. She's a downtown girl, she's a get-around girl. She likes waking up with her hair messed up. She's a downtown girl for sure. When we went to the regatta for to see the goings on, she's a downtown girl, she's a get-around girl. I looked the other way, when I looked back she was gone. She's a downtown girl for sure. As she likes waking up with her hair messed up. She's a downtown girl, she's a get-around girl. She likes waking up with her hair messed up. She's a downtown girl for sure. Then I went to her house to meet her mother and her father. She's a downtown girl, she's a get-around girl. When I got to the door, they confused me with another. She's a downtown girl for sure. As she likes waking up with her hair messed up. She's a downtown girl, she's a get-around girl. She likes waking up with her hair messed up. She's a downtown girl for sure.
This is a cool track.
So if you ever go out for to have a pint of beer, she's a downtown girl, she's a get-around girl. And you see her coming toward you, then you make her steer clear. She's a downtown girl for sure. As she likes waking up with her hair messed up. She's a downtown girl, she's a get-around.
Hello, Glenn. Of course, thank you. And yes, he does. Oh, I want a chance to take a swig.
She likes waking up with her hair messed up. She's a
Downtown girl for sure. Off the Rock Radio's New Music Monday, Jim Fidler and Downtown Girl. Just so y'all know, if this is your first time tuning in, I never pre-listen to a song. Most of you all know that. I never, ever listen to a song before it's being played. Ever. So that song is the very first time I've ever heard that. Downtown Girl, Jim Fidler. We're going to have a chat with him not too long from now. I'd say in a couple of weeks. Really looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. This next entertainer, performer, singer, songwriter is going to be the first rapper ever to perform at a showcase on the Rock. Song's called Gray Day. His album is going to be called Foggy Day. This is Newfoundland rapper Lil Cheezie on New Music Mondays off the Rock Radio. Oh, I love this.
Yep, 7:09. Just another Monday morning in Newfoundland. My name is Lil Cheezie. Let's run it. On a gray, foggy day, I was waiting.
This is from Newfoundland.
For my paycheck from working on the Caitlin. Rubber gloves.
Lil Cheezie, first performer, rap performer to ever be performing at Showcase on the Rock, August 28th to 30th. I'm looking forward to having this live. Brand new music from my guy, Lil Cheezie. What a beat. Called Great Day. New Music Monday on Off the Rock Radio, right here in Waterloo. Playing nothing but Newfoundland music worldwide. Let's go, baby.
What we gotta do to get another take two. It's a gray, foggy day. We can make do. Just another payment.
Hey, buddy.
I'm gonna break two. No one, clothes on, froze by, toast on, hot tea, toast on, rub job, stoves on, blue smoke, mixed gas, too short, just that, violent, respect, still need the options. Yes, but roads gone, groceries, got none, taxes, too much, faxes, no lunch. Yes, but get this, gross pay, inch, forestry, fishing, still need assistance. It's a great foggy day, we can break through. What we gotta do to get another take two. It's a great foggy day, we can make do. Just another payment and I'm gonna break two. Broadcasting.
And that was brand new music from my guy, Lil Cheezie, called Gray Day. A little sample of Eddie Coffey's Gray Foggy Day in there as well. We got one more. This is Tyler Humby. This was just released. This is available on all streaming platforms. This is called Goodbye. Tyler Humby. On New Music Monday, off the Rock Radio. Bum, 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 bum.
Person that anyone could turn to, the man that loved his family most of all. Did you love them for let them know how much you cherished until you said that from the end of June.
The final song here on the New Music Monday is Tyler Humby and a song called Goodbye. Available everywhere on streaming platforms. Again, he's performed at the Showcase on the Rock a couple of years back. You're listening to New Music Monday on Off the Rock Radio.
That smile in the darkest time.
You know it, Polly. Absolutely.
Follow goodbye below you. All my last words, dear friend, is I'll see you soon. Oh, you say goodbye. Not forever. Just a simple see you next time. We wish you all the best. As we miss you all you rest. But until we meet again, we say goodbye. But until
We meet again. That's brand new music from a very good friend of mine, Mr. Tyler Humby. The song's called Goodbye. Got time for one more. That's it for the New Music Monday. Again, you can listen to everything. It's being available streaming platform right after the show on everything on Off the Rock Radio. Sign up, play, follow, like, and subscribe. This young lady is going to be singing at the showcase on the Rock. Super nervous, but she is going to kill it. This is Shyla. Song's called Taking Chances.
I'm gonna tear to the ground. You can't keep hiding behind these walls. You've been so hard, so hard, so hard, so hard, so hard to never find that you were meant to be. Taking chances, making changes. I can't do this on my own. Facing battles in the darkness. Lord, I surrender. Lord, I surrender myself. Gonna build it back up again. Backs against the wind. And just
It's Taking Chances from Shyla, who's going to be a part of the showcase on the Rock this year, who, of course, is Music NL and nominated for 2026. Super, super excited. Cannot wait to have that come out. All right. So without further ado, I must now make way for Zig, who's coming up at 9 o'clock. So until next Monday night, when you hear the Fables heave away, you know you're listening to another edition of Off the Rock Radio. So until next Monday night, may God bless you. God bless the tropical island of Canada known as Newfoundland. Have yourself a great week. Good night. All right. As always, you guys on the behind the scenes, we'll do this one more time. And next Monday night, you guys have a great week. All right. Good night.